for both of those maps, and let's see at the ban phase. First, starting off SOTS, I would say that SOTS will probably, if they did do their homework, we will be seeing probably something like a Ash. No, never mind, a Glass.
Glass band. Interesting.
Although I do see the play of Glass on this one.
Yeah, unfortunately there is a bit of an issue with the stream, but we are back right there. And Xavier are taking their time with the ban. They've used up almost the entire period, yeah, and they've banned Ying. Interesting choice.
A Ying ban would be okay for them because they don't exactly shoot themselves in the foot, but at the same time that will be preventing that kind of quick Russian tactic that SOTS could have adopted.
Yeah.
But in that regard, for the defenders, we're going back to the global regions now.
Yeah, I mean this is what's been happening everywhere. Mirror ban, left, right, and center. I think the Coupe de France tournament saw a 93% mirror ban.
Yeah. And, I mean, choosing a mirror ban... Oh, and a bandit. Oh,
Okay.
that's a spicy one. That's a spicy one.
So this means that when they go to the bedroom bombs at Penthouse Theater, they can't bandit the wall, and they're going to have to pick a mute.
Yeah, that would be their only solution. Otherwise, I don't know, bring something, rather a more of an active detergent, something like a Maestro for that. Maybe they have the strap for that, but Penthouse Theater, yep, called it. Better yet, bring both Mutant and Maestro for that. And yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Banning both Mira and Bandit, that is something I'm seeing for the first time, but that just might be me.
Well, let's see how the sixth pick goes, if there's going to be any change. Yesterday's matchup, the singular matchup between Envy and Airwolf, there weren't that many sixth picks. And we're going to have one here, Ella to Jaeger. So that could be a bit of a bait, I guess. You know, that, oh, guys, you can bring your grenades, and then boom, you have 6 ADSs to face. But these guys have quite a bit to waste the ADSs. That's 6 flashbangs, my bad, 2 frag grenades, 4 concussion, and 2 impacts. So I don't think they're gonna have any
Attackers need to
problems.
locate and defuse bombs.
Yeah, that should be fine. It should be fine, but should be is usually the best case scenario. But usually the best case scenario barely work. But I'm quite curious how the Maestro play might happen here, because if they do it right, if they play their cards right with the Maestro, I feel that could be the game
Look
changer.
at that. That's the bailiff we're seeing on Maestro. As you know, we're talking about Maestro. What a neat little pistol. A revolver shot.
Yeah. I mean,
10 seconds remaining.
like I've been using it for a fair few times. It packs a punch if you go for the up close and personal. So it is both a good defense weapon against the players and a decent destruction weapon on the same levels as the Mira shotgun. But actually, now that you got me thinking, Maestro's turret could be rather used as something like a mirror window in some sort, with Maestro being still alive. You could just do the reinforcing like the usual, but place, instead of the mirror, just placed on the Maestro on the other side. We're already seeing some smack. There we go. That was extremely quick, and that's a lot of the equation. Oof. It's not gonna be that. It's not that much of a loss utility-wise, but it's gonna be pain for SOTS to go straight away for him. Because that's the man advantage down.
Yeah, and especially given what we've seen with the past match and the last time they faced each other, which was quite recently, I don't think he's looking very good. And look at that! Healthcare already taking down Mr. Wick here, the Jaeger inside of VIP. Jerry does trade one back on the IP. That's the Lion that was pushing the long hole.
And Healthcare just not bothering, because he's just gonna punch the whole castle out.
Leo's gonna try fight this Blackbeard. And he's gonna have a bit of trouble, but both of these guns are extremely potent. That's an LMG with an ACOG, and that's an SR-25 DMR that does an incredible amount of damage.
Yeah. Leo, meanwhile, will be going in for the Flankaruni, and picking up the kill onto Lycolis.
Attackers recovered the
Never
bomb.
mind, Hellcare will be trading him off straight away as well. 3v1 situation. Leo is the last man alive. That could be an issue for him if he can't connect the shots, but never mind. Blackbeard will be taking his life, and that will be the first round.
That was very dominant round. I mean, okay, this is a better SOTS than what we saw last time. I mean, last time I remember it used to be attack defense switch. It was in the previous format. That's when the relegations were played. But it used to be that on attack, these guys would just bulldoze the SOTS guys, and it would be the kills that SOTS would get were very lucky kills. But right now, SOTS, you know, you can see that they have made some improvements. They are trying to set themselves up for the trade. They're trying to hold the better angles, trying to use their utility, and it kind of is working for them.
Yeah, it is definitely, well, it mildly worked for them.
Mildly, yeah.
Mildly, but Penthouse Theater will be the choice once again, and instead this time a pick of Rook and a Vigil instead of the what I believe was Mute and Maestro.
That is correct, and we're gonna see a buck switch perhaps from Producer Boom.
Ooh.
Interesting if he's gonna switch off that soft destruction.
Yeah, I mean they have Zofia for that small destruction, and I don't think that that Xavier would go for something any bigger. But yeah, IQ pick will be actually a good choice now, considering the fact that they got Vigil at the moment.
Yeah, they have a Vigil, they have a Legion, so that IQ pick could help quite a bit.
And the Jaeger, because Jaeger will be the main counter to Sophia's breaching charges. Yeah, so they can track those down.
Yeah, from below they can try and get it through the soft floor.
Yeah. Yeah, so this definitely interesting. I'm questioning the choice of shotgun on the castle, but
shotgun, really? And using it to make holes, you don't have much ammo on the shotgun, and you're gonna be firing it quite rapidly due to it being semi-automatic and not having too much damage.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective is to locate
maybe
a bomb
there's a hidden plan somewhere, and maybe we'll be seeing a roaming castle even. But
I think roaming castle can work, but a roaming shotgun castle, we'll have to see. I've not seen it work with a shotgun.
I mean, I make it sometimes work, but that's just casual games.
Well, Producer Boom is going to come up against the castle barricade where Chetsaron got his first kill right about this time in the previous round, and Arrow has returned back to the bathroom where the hatch has been opened, and Producer Boom is going to attempt to frag that castle barricade. It seems no, he's just going to move away.
Meanwhile, Hajime is actually making his way over. He does know that there's a Vigil somewhere around in the area, so he might require IQ's assistance on this one, but no. Actually, Vigil is going in on a flank.
FPS shotgun works,
there we go.
Guys.
There we go.
Oh, immediate trade back though by Producer Boom. He gets him. Oh, that's interesting. He jumps in through the kitchen and gets him.
That was very well done. That was actually. I'm totally surprised that the shotgun did work. I called it actually. But yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately for healthcare, the Zofia is lost, and I think that's a worthwhile trade. You have an FBI shotgun castle who has already probably placed his barricades, and ooh, that's a good pre-fire from Hajime. Gets two. Leo unable to trade him out as he's immobilized. Blue is down as well. Chitsarun cleans him up as he falls in through. That's a very nice spectator bug. Hajime is inside, so is Lycolis, and he's got his pistol out. He's gonna try a duel with Jerry here, but Jerry gets away without losing any HP. Loses a lot of HP to Hajime though, but it's still 3-on-1. Lycolis about 25 HP, about the same as Jerry. Oh, he's gonna try fight the BB. Unfortunately, that face shield is just too strong, and the range is just too much.
Yeah, I mean that was that just felt like exactly like the round before. You have 3v1, and just from there you can't seem to frag it out. It just doesn't work at all, unfortunately. But nonetheless, Penthouse Theater will be once again the attempt. Jerry and Error at the moment are
not really
going
doing
in. Yeah.
too bad. Not really doing
Yeah,
too bad. Yeah.
not too bad.
They are losing.
I like
2-1.
how. Yeah, I like how the Error just keeps on switching. Like he goes.
Yeah.
Before it was the shotgun. This time it's pulse. I won't be surprised if it's a pulse shotgun.
Yeah. To be honest, pulse shotgun it kind of works because you can wallbang quite effectively with that.
Yeah. No, my train of thought was rather that you can run away way faster, being a 3-speed. Never mind, Blue might be actually going for the switch. Yeah, because Pulse is a 3-speed, Castle is a 2-speed.
Ah, right. I don't play Castle much actually, so I actually forgot. So Producer Boom's gonna switch from Buck to the Blitz, and the Blitz used to be one of the older members of Xavier's mains. I saw Preacher, if people remember his name. He used to be the designated Blitz main, and pretty much every single round he would pick Blitz and Blitz only, no matter where he was attacking.
Yeah. I'm seeing the chat and just been going like, the Castle Shotgun, well, what is this for the previous round? But nonetheless, there we go. There's the mute reinforcement. Can't just decide what is happening. But yeah, I would expect that
10 seconds left.
it will be pretty much just about the same formation. Error will be on the roam. I did not
5
catch
seconds to
whether
go.
he was on the shotgun or not.
Yeah, I didn't catch that either, unfortunately.
Ooh, Jerry might be
Attackers have
actually
recovered their
on.
diffuser. Attackers' objective is to
on
locate
something.
a bomb and defuse it.
Yeah, he might be onto something if he can get that flank and play his cards right. But I'm rather more interested as well in the blitz rush.
Well, not a rush just yet, but this is a pretty decent spot for the Evil Eye. It can take down any thermite charges that Lycolis might be trying to plant, and we all know how, even if you lose the Evil Eye for one thermite charge, if you deny it for just a bit more, it could be the difference between winning and losing the round.
Yeah. We do see also that error when I had to try to go for the pre-fire onto the blitz, but just to no effort. To no avail. Oof.
Yeah, healthcare from above. That's a nasty angle. A lot of people forget, at least at the ranked level, even at Diamond, a lot of people forget that, if someone's posted up top, you can get a lot of map control by cutting off rotations.
Oh yeah, those map rotations can get really nasty. And I'm pretty sure at this point it's...
Oh, Jerry with the run-up from the main door. He takes down Tretsarun. This is, I believe, a very, very important kill for them. Tretsarun is a strong frag.
And being the Blackbeard player, he would have contributed quite well for the push. So that is a success.
Unfortunately for him, Producer is gonna come in and take him down. That blitz train, not getting very close, but still taking him down nonetheless.
Yeah. That was well played by Blitz. Although I'm quite surprised that he's left on as much health as he is at the moment.
Yeah,
Error might be in some trouble soon.
I think he ADS'd. That's why Jerry was able to get a few shots onto him.
Yeah, it could be that. Although if he was ADS, then there should have been a headshot on this level.
Yeah, but potatoes happen.
True.
Well, Arrow is gonna try and get into this engagement with Lycolis here, but let's see if Producer Boom can't do anything. They don't know, but if they start tagging this blitz, he could actually go down right now. Oh no, he opens it at the wrong moment and the thermite takes it down. He's gonna be able to get that thermite charge planted, and now the pulse is gonna... No, he's not. Arrow is actually gonna take down Producer Boom. 3v4 man advantage in favor. There's quick trades right here. 2v2 Hajime is down. 1v2, 24 seconds left to go. Could this be SOTS's first round? Healthcare is in the bathroom. He's still droning with 18 seconds left to go. Mr. Wick and Error setting up a crossfire. Error on a sliver of health. He does get the kill onto Error. Is he going to be able to get the kill onto Wick? No, he will not. Wick uses the murder hold and takes him down.
Revenge of the Sith. Okay, that finally happened. SOTS do take the win, the first round win after a while against Xavier.
So the record is 12-1 right now.
But could this be the start of the comeback train?
Yeah,
The goal is actually on a donut and still on the top of the leaderboard. That is fascinating.
4 assists, so he is doing something right. And Leo also on a donut. He's got 2 assists with the Legion of his, I assume. But you know, like Colis, I believe he is the in-game leader. So as long as you know, there's a Tachanka era. Come on, we know that's his 6th pick. Noble Esports did the same thing in North America. They picked Tachanka and then they switched off. Yeah, come on. Okay, we see you, Era. We see you.
I mean that is well played, but at the same time that's meme worthy as well.
Yeah, but we're not gonna see any 6th pick from Xavier. It does seem they're just gonna wait out the clock and not make any changes. So if you guys don't know the new format just yet, what happens is
Attackers
each team
need to
selects
locate
operators,
and
5
defuse
operators, and
bombs.
then both teams get to see each other's operators, the initial 5, and then the 6th pick allows you to change an operator without the opposition team knowing which operator you have changed and what operator you have changed into. Even if you don't change an operator, they won't know that you have not changed. So that kind of mind games comes into the Pro League now with this new format.
Definitely. I would rather also add that the map ban, I mean not the map ban, the op ban is also quite a big addition to the Pro League, as it does bring yet another level, because now you need to have, instead of having like 1 or 2 ops that you use, like, you need to have all 3 of them. Just in case.
That was unfortunate for Era because the drone was just, just saw exactly where he placed that camera, so that's not going to be very useful for long.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, when you're versing Xavier, you would imagine that they would straight away go for that camera just to deny the info gathering for as much as possible. Jerry might be actually in a good position as well, so he could get some flying kabroonies going, but in that regard, I feel that Xavier might actually expect something like that.
Yeah, perhaps. They have this second Valkyrie camera outside here that's going to give them about the same amount of information, so that's good for them, but I'm not sure if it's spotted or not. One thing I can't help but think is that SOTF should have banned. Oh no, Hajime is going to take the headshot on the Era right here and pre-fires the left spot where Era was for good measure. Now the charges are going to fly out, and this pixel angle from Mr. Wick is actually going to take down Hellcat. That is your Zofia down after only expending what I believe was 2 concussion charges.
Yeah, that was actually a very good pick, because without Zofia, that's going to make Xavier Esports' life way harder. But Hajime, never mind, is just gonna keep the train rolling. Just doesn't give a thing.
He is, this is a very straightforward attack that Xavier is doing, just pushing in from Aquarium. Not really doing much in terms of a varied strategy or anything particular, and unfortunately, like Colis can't land the shots on Mr. Wick. He does take him down to about 50 HP. Oh dear. Sarun just on the window. I mean, you got a ban against Xavier. You got to ban the Blackbeard. And the plant is actually going down. Blue does take down one member of Xavier to put in a 3v2, but it's now a post-plant scenario. And they have to retake onto the bomb site.
I like how Xavier went in for the push from 2 sides. You had the sledge pushing up and applying pressure on Hoka, and you had 2 players applying pressure from the pool side. So you would have the SOTS just have a split attention, so you won't be able to allocate all 5 players to one defense or to another, and that was one of the key points where Xavier managed to emphasize. Look at this! Chatsaran is still is already on 7 kills,
Yeah.
yet still on the second spot. Nicholas is on the donut.
I think Chasaran got 3k that round, and he still wasn't able to claim the first spot. What is Lycolis doing exactly?
I can't say. I don't know. It must be all of the kill assists, but the choice of alibi now. Let's talk about that. And so TS Kitchen alibi. I reckon that could be a good one.
Yeah,
Because you could place one of the alibis behind the kitchen counter.
Sledge?
So you could...
Sledge to Monty?
Well, this should be spicy.
An alibi off. Oh no, all the alibi analysis. Is Jerry gonna send it all down the drain?
Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, he is. Oh no. Okay, he's going for the Echo. That's a good operator pick as well. Especially, nope, not a Montaigne. It's gonna be Capital from producer Blitz. Come on, producer, make up your mind. Okay, so it's gonna be Blitz and Echo.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
I mean, producer's playing on Blitz. I'm quite confident in his play. Jerry playing on Echo instead of his usual roaming operator. I'm only half sold, to be honest.
I mean, he's not exactly done as much as he
Bomb
needed
located by attackers.
in the previous 4 rounds. He did get a kill here and there. Yes, his sound was good and doing the round that they won. But other than that, I think
before insertion.
maybe if he's IGL, I'm still not too sure on that, but I
5
think he
seconds
is.
remaining.
If he's IGL, maybe he'll do better with using those yokai drones. to
Attackers have
help
recovered their
roamers.
diffuser. Attackers are heading out to
Yeah.
defuse a bomb.
No, I think that rather instead of that, Jerry's whole role in this matchup so far was to be the enabler. So he gets that run out, he gets the kill, he takes out the core pusher, let's say, as a fear, like he did with the castle before
Producer.
or Blackbeard.
He has seen
And
he has seen the hiding spot of this yokai. He's just staring at it and is like telling
Hashtag
guys, like,
producer
go
knows.
kill it now, and we can have a very easy plan.
They're actually nearly gets bulldozed. With the peak from the sunrise, and but yeah, throughout the whole match so far, Jerry's has been more of an enabler. Like the rest of the team needed to emphasize of that. You know, like when Xavier didn't have the Blackbeard or when they didn't have the Sophia, and I believe when Xavier lost the Blackbeard, actually that's when they won that round.
Lycolis will start the killing by taking a headshot onto Leo. That is lesion down. No more goo mines to be produced from his body. Jerry is gonna get off his drone and he's gonna try and use the ACOG and contend with the push coming in from Sunrise, but that's gonna be ill-advised. That thing is a pea shooter and you're gonna be fighting Chitsarun. Oh no, Chitsarun, he's on the kitchen window now. You're gonna be fighting Healthcare and like this.
I don't think Blue is going to be in that much of a comfortable position for him as well.
Oh, excellent play from him. Gets the impact, opens the barricade, and takes down Chitsarun, but Lycolis immediately trades him back because Blue was in rather a poor position. Ooh, Eric's gonna try and fight Producer. Green, Lycolis gets a second. Producer does actually take down Mr. Weak. He's gonna breathe in a lot of smoke, down to about 25 HP, but doesn't matter because Hajime is there to clean up.
That was a bloodbath. I can't say anything. That was just pure bloodbath and
Yeah, this game is
absolute
pretty
carnage.
much just frag versus, who can frag better, because Xavier, they don't seem to find the need, they don't seem to feel the need to really pull out too much of strats, and Lyco is 3k that round, so no more donut for him. Yeah, but they're not really pulling out any particular strategy, and SOTS isn't putting up any particular fight.
Yeah, and it feels that for SOTS they do need to emphasize a whole lot on if they have someone roaming, if they have, if they are on roam, they need to have that refragging. That's what we saw yesterday with Envy. They always had 2 people roaming, and so in case one downs, you can get it instantly the refrag. That's what I feel might happen here, but I'm kind of dubious actually with the way how things are going.
He bought it to Buck. Okay, they do have a second heart breacher in Thermite, but interesting decision. So they're probably gonna try and go into lobby and open up the floor from below. We didn't see that from Producer Boom, even though he played Buck, I think, on 1 or 2 of the rounds.
Yeah, I think it was primarily for him to see if he can pop up with a couple of peeking holes into the hallway from the VIP. So it could be that. Could be that.
Now we're gonna see like Colis with that revolver shotgun, and Hajime's gonna open this hatch here. Is he gonna try and place a byway? Yes, he is. So he's gonna probably either lead it for Roma, or he's gonna roam here himself. It's probably gonna be Producer who's gonna sit there.
10 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, it will be the Producer, because Producer can also use the C4 in case of the entry.
Yeah.
Which, if you do recollect, when they played on Coastline, that was the case.
Okay.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Producer's gonna put himself up in kitchen, and he's got one Valkyrie camera for his teammates to watch the entry.
Camera activated.
Here, outside, one here.
Changing
we can see
now.
the hole on the top left just now, in the bathroom. And he's gonna put himself inside kitchen and watch vision push it, and wait to see if anyone pushes in from the other side. So this is gonna be a thorn in SAT's side if they want to start fucking the floor.
Yeah, there's that plus if they will be trying to push the same spot. Oh boy.
Yo, you gotta drone
A bomb
that
has been
stuff,
located.
man. Healthcare wasn't even a vigil.
That was just a sloppy push by Leo. And you see, again, no refrag. There was nobody with Leo close by to just respond to that frag.
Yeah, and you noticed it. You noted this the last time as well, that these guys looked like they were playing as a bunch of 5 individuals rather than a team.
Yeah, this definitely feels like as if all of them haven't done a whole lot of like playing together, so they're just going for the poke plays. But unfortunately, that won't help them. That won't help them at least against Xavier.
It's not looking good for them, and if they lose this round, they'll face 4 match points. And there we go. Error actually trades one back onto Chitsaro, and that will beat him down.
Attackers
He
drop
does
the
manage to
diffuser.
get something back, and Healthcare actually trades onto Blue. I keep saying trades, but these aren't trades, so he's just taking the kills. And Jerry's gonna eat 2 ticks off that goo mine as well. Mr. Wick, however, he is gonna level the man count. 3v3 now, like Colis goes down.
Yeah, but taking out like Colis at this point, yeah, it will be quite of a substantial one, but it's not that bad because at least you have the Evil Eye positioned that way so that you can collect some info onto what's happening in VIP. So it wouldn't be that much of a problem, but for Hajime at the moment, the Ash will be an issue right now. Wick?
Oh no, the diffusers dropped right away.
Attackers
Oh,
have recovered
Oh
their
my, what?
drop the bomb diffuser.
What? Jerry? Jerry, come on, Jerry, what is this?
Oh no.
Oh my goodness me. He's on 1 HP as Producer. Jerry could have breathed on him and he would have died.
Yeah. I like the fact how Valk just. Oh boy. Yep. I like how
15
Valk
seconds
just
left.
toyed with his prey. And... Oh, finally. There we go.
That is that. Defender.
Yeah, there's the run out. That is that.
I mean, what can I say? 2
Nothing.
obvious instances where even a modicum of droning would have helped SOTS. That Jackal just walking into Healthcare's crossfire, in the line of fire, and then just now, Thermite just completely ignoring Producer. And Producer's like, is this guy gonna turn? Is this guy gonna turn? No, he's leaving? Okay, you're gonna die now.
Yeah, Producer just went on with the punishment for Jerry's just lack of droning. And yeah, match point just like that. And it feels to me that if SOTS are not going to take any kind of extra action or extra caution, that will be the very last round for this map as well. Because for SOTS, once again, yeah, set up the refrag, set up the droning, like drone ahead. Have like even take example from how Unique Monster used to play back in the last year, or even this season. You have one person pushing or rushing as, let's say, Ash, and you have one person droning up ahead. Yeah. Set that up. You get the basic info. At the very least, you'll have an advantage of knowing where your enemy. So it would purely depend on your gunplay.
Yeah, I mean, I really
from
like,
there,
really like that.
From there, if you lose that gunplay, well then, at least you already know what you need to improve. Because from here, you don't know. Is it the strats that needs to be improved? Is it the aiming that needs to be improved? You would just be looking, oh, we're bad. Like, so you're bad. You like, do you know how to improve? Do you know where to start? No. We just know that we lost against one of the top, up and rising top teams. We're just bad.
Yeah, I mean that is an extremely salient point.
5 seconds remaining.
Thank you so much for bringing it up, because I hadn't thought of it that way. But yes, these guys are not really gonna have any idea what. Like
Defender has left the
he's gonna
designated
throw all
staging
three
area.
Valkyrie
Defender is
cameras
exposed.
in the same place. He's just kidding around. He has to be kidding around.
I mean, no. At the moment, actually, I'd say that would be rather just him doing the bait. So you have two cams that were on the walls that would be like completely obvious for them to be taken down. Yeah, there we go. Come on.
Finally.
And then you have one on the palm where it would be way harder for them to spot. So that would be completely missed. So you could say that's a waste of the utility, but maybe it's not, because knowing SOTS, they will be going for the hookah lounge push.
Yeah, I mean, this is not very. It's pretty much ranked strats we are seeing from SOTS.
I mean, still, I don't want to discard them yet. Like, SOTS are putting the effort into it, but just not enough for this level of play.
Yeah. But yeah, yes, I just want to go back to that point that you raised, because that's such a fantastic point. These guys, like Coastline, I think he's kidding around. He just goes for the run out, you know, thinks he can take on 3 people right there. But Producer Boom does trade him right back, arrow goes down.
I mean, taking out Ash at this point is not that much of a problem. I would say that, let's say, taking out Dokubi or Buck would be quite a substantial pick at the moment, but
Bomb located
not
by
yet.
attackers.
Not yet. 4v4, and
Come on, you can't Claymore or watch that doorway. These are basic mistakes that people don't make in ranked, like gold ranked.
Basic stuff. You know, if you know that that Xavier are going to be aggressive. You know how they play. You've got, pardon me, wrecked. Last time you played against them, learn that they will be playing aggressive. Put up claymores. Put up everything to be able to stop them, to prevent them, or to double check that. And just 1v4.
Can't even get that.
You know,
not even that one kill.
Not even remotely close. GG's. Well played. And yeah, Consulate coming up. I will stand on before we on our prediction before for us to be for this to be 6-1, 6-1.
Yeah.
I know you predicted 12-0 once again, but with this system, I am thoroughly sure that at least one round will be taken from Xavier.
Yeah, I mean, this system does allow people to get 1 or 2 rounds, but I think the golfing skill is just so big that we won't see more than at best 2 rounds. At best, in my opinion. I'll be very surprised if we see Xavier SOTS get even 3 rounds based on what we have seen in this first map and what we know from them previously.
Yeah, but maybe they've practiced Consulate. Maybe they didn't practice Coastline as much, but we will find that out in a little bit.
To be honest, they should have been practicing Coastline the moment they saw that they were going up against Xavier. Because, like, guys, these guys smacked you 5-0 with 2 interrogations the last time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that happened as well.
The interrogations is what really gets me. Like, you keep on hearing me. You keep on hearing me talk about those interrogations, and I'm gonna talk about them because interrogations at a pro league level, and not just one, not just two, not just three, 4 interrogations. How do you let that happen?
Yeah, I'm not too sure myself. I'm not too sure.
But right, okay. So our second map is gonna be Consulate. Consulate's a very old map as well. Been there in the map pool since season 1.
Yep.
So I don't think we're gonna see anything. I think it's gonna be rather a bit different because we might have more strats from SOTS. Maybe it's they haven't been practicing enough on DLC maps. I guess it's very hard to really put a finger on why SOTS is unable to perform.
Yeah, there are way too many reasons why this happened. I would have to agree with you, and but yeah, I don't know. I would like to say that SOTS will put up a better fight this time, but I really can't.
Alright, anyways, we'll be getting into our second map. As we said, it is Consulate, and we're gonna have SOTS banning first as they are on defense yet again.
Yeah, yet again this time, and I would say that I'm gonna go with 6-0. I mean 6-1 actually. No, 6-1 for this one, and
yes,
a pick of Cav.
6-1 is probably right.
Actually, I'll laugh really hard if SOTS will ban Cav for this one, and there we go. They already banned Blackbeard.
Yeah, they're like, okay, not again.
Not again. But if Cav is gonna be banned, like that is that the PTSD kicked in.
Yeah, because Sarum is just way too good. You can't allow him to play on that operator, especially when we go on to the second floor CEO attack, and Xavier is going to be banning Ying, and yeah, I guess Ying is I'm not very sure if it's counter ban or not, but a lot of teams don't like playing against Ying because it's just so chaotic when stuff is going down.
Yeah, for Ying you would need a really good Jaeger placement to be able to deny those charges, and usually by that time the charges are deployed, the Jaeger devices are destroyed. So nah. Ooh, a bandit.
Bandit. Oh, so
okay.
That means no bandit tricking.
But like bandit tricking, the only place where you need it is on the garage.
Yeah, correct.
But even then, usually, like 90% of the time, when that happens, there's already somebody pressuring on the exit stairs.
That's true, but I mean, this kind of removes that need. Oh, Jaegerbang. Okay, very interesting.
Okay. My body was so ready for the ban of Cav.
For the ban of Cav or for the ban of Mira, because both have reasons, but yeah, interesting choice from them. But what I was gonna say? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Is that I think what the plan for Xavier is right now is that they want to do something that they will try to win these 5 rounds, or 4 out of the 5 attack rounds right now. Just blitz through them, not actually blitz, like maybe not, but get those rounds out of the way without SOTS having bandit, so that they can bandit trick the garage wall. And then when it comes to them defending garage, for example, they don't have to, because it's they can just try and win CEO and then try and win lobby. And if they have to go to the garage, they probably are confident they can survive without having a bandit.
Attackers need to locate and
now with
defuse bombs.
with the roster choice for the attack for Xavier, I'm pretty sure that they will be going for the very same push like they would have gone with Blackbeard. Instead, this would be the glass for them to go for the digging. And actually, I would say that glass could be much more beneficial because with his thermal scope, you could set up some nasty pixel
Bomb
peeks
located by attackers.
and, through that window, all things considered. Whereas a SCPS, there's not really that much of a change. They got the mirror now, so you know, and mirror didn't get banned by both sides, so
10 seconds left.
both of them will have the mirror connected strats, and I would imagine,
5 seconds to go.
yeah, like the setup that is right now. So one overlooking into the
Attackers
console
are
office,
covered
one
the bomb
overlooking into the admin.
Attackers are heading
this
out
from
to
there-
defuse a bomb.
Yeah, this
Defender
is a good
approaching
strat. I mean,
the
I
kill
like
zone.
this strat. But you know, Chisarun, look, he's just gonna go from one DMR to the other right here.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So
this strat, as I was saying, the castle barricade. Oh, this producer is just gonna crack that Valkyrie camera all the way, take it down very easily. You can't be putting Valkyrie cameras 22 seconds into the round. You have to get them out immediately. If not, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah. And Leo will be actually the very first person who will be attempting to counter that push. It might be, oh boy. The healthcare might actually get the better of Leo at the moment, because with Leo's position, if he gets pushed from another direction, wow, oh boy.
Eris with the jump out, he gets punished by a Chatsarun all the way, still near spawn.
That was
Leo's gonna take a lot of
Never
damage
mind.
right here, and like Colis is gonna pull out the pistol, takes 25 HP worth of damage, but takes Leo down. That is the mirror hold disabled, admin control, 2-man advantage, 2
Bomb
minutes
located
left.
by attackers.
yeah, that Leo's. I mean, in Leo's firefight, that was a potato on both sides. Let's be
Definitely.
honest. Error, that was just bad timing. I don't think he expected that glass would still be overlooking that point.
To be fair to like Colis, he didn't have a visual on what the mirror was. He was just, you know, firing blindly into the wall.
Yeah.
Who's actually gonna take the shotgun to like Colis' face? Chatsaru's gonna get Mr. Wick, and producer Boo is gonna take down Jerry, and Chatsaru's gonna finish things off. That's his 3rd kill of the round. Right as the line charge goes off after everyone dies.
Just stand still, and you'll be fine.
There was quite a few shots that Chatsarun took, but he got the kill nonetheless.
Now, well played. Well played. I mean, that definitely seems that Chinsaran did not get hindered by that ban of Blackbeard, and he seems to feel even more comfortable with his peaks on glass. So that's a good sign for Xavier, but a really bad sign for SOTS, because I'm pretty sure they were. I would imagine they would be hoping that would shut down just a little bit Chatsaron and force him to play a little bit more carefully, but no, it seems that it's actually gave him even more movement, more.
Though I'm very surprised to see producer Boom swap off the Valkyrie here, but I think he's considering it because he sees that SOTS has not brought a Valkyrie, and as you all know, Valkyrie on this map, being such a squarish map, she's very, very effective because she can cover pretty much the entirety of the exterior. Producer Boom, are you gonna switch? He does at the very last second, calls SOTS's bluff, and SOTS isn't gonna be bringing a Valkyrie.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I'm kind of questioning the choice of Finka for this one. This is actually going to be one of the first few times when we're actually going to be seeing Finka for us. At least to me. Did we?
Oh no, we saw it in Latam.
Oh yeah, last one, yeah. I mean, within the APAC band.
Right, yeah, APAC has it, because I was like wondering, I just saw Finka somewhere, but it wasn't in the NV area, so right, it must have been in Latin.
Yeah.
10 seconds left.
But
before
nonetheless,
insertion.
the Finka LMG actually a very deadly combo, considering
definitely.
5
after
seconds
her
to go.
buff, you getting nearly the instant ADS with that thing and 100 rounds with over laser beam.
Attackers
That's
must locate
that thing
and
is
defuse a bomb.
And you're a pro, right? So you're gonna have like pretty easy time controlling that recoil. Oh, he's going for the spawn peek and he gets
Oh
it.
my God.
Error. Healthcare goes down. There is this clear down, and that's a good spawn peek. And Tsarun actually takes a lot of damage himself as well. Error is the dog. He does go down 75. Oh, he actually got downed.
Nah, he got downed and revived. He needs to bail out of there.
Oh no, he tries to hold it, and Hajime. That was okay. So that was a good spawn peek, but he followed that up with a moment of brain fartedness, I guess.
But the moment of silence of him dying.
Yeah,
from that fight, because that greed got him dead. If he went for straight away, he got the peak and just bail out of there. Go upstairs, run straight up, because Ash did not have the line of sight back at that point, and she was all the way backed up, same as Glass. So you get the peak, you bail out of there, hit and run. That's all that SOTS needed to do. That's all that Error needed to do. But maybe there was a bigger plan behind this.
I mean, spawn peaks are generally so risky that if it works out, or even if it doesn't work out, if you're alive, you get yourself out of there immediately. And Hajime is going to get a second kill on the position this time. And he's going to recover it under the cover of E1D. Lycolis is an admin backing him up as well.
And here comes the Thinker buff as well, so should be a piece of cake, honestly, for Xavier to be able to get some peaks going, because the recoil will be non-existent at that point. But I feel that Xavier are now taking it a bit too careful. They're waiting for the openings. They're waiting for the moment of truth. There we go. There's that moment of truth. Hajime will be picking up the first kill onto Leo. Never mind. That's all. That's the 3-man shutdown. Each one of them gets a kill, and that is it.
Well, I mean, you know, someone in chat, Pandey, he said this match is like bullying, and well, I'm not exactly gonna say yes, but I'm not exactly gonna say no.
Can't confirm nor deny.
Yeah, because wow, look at that. Healthcare is just sitting there on 0-1-1. He's only died once in the 2 rounds, and Chatsaron has already got 4 kills, 3k in the first round. And look at that.
Yeah. But meanwhile, SOTS is not having a good time. Only 2 kills from 2 rounds. That, you know, that something is not good for them.
Alibi picked again from Jerry. So the last time he picked Alibi, he swapped off Alibi and used it as a 6th pick. And Producer Boom is immediately this time going to go for the IQ to Thinker swap. He's confident enough.
Can it be? Can be that? Oh, yep.
Castle
yeah, the bait actually worked. Bait worked.
Well,
the counter bait.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, yeah, counter.
So, Producer Boom once again successfully calls SOTS's bluff that they're not running a Valkyrie, and I think this is
need to locate and defuse bombs.
SOTS doing anything in particular, but from what I know of SOTS is that these guys have just got discouraged after Producer Boom got the IQ and took down all 3 of the cameras in the first round. So they're like, oh well, we're gonna take down the cameras anyway, so they're not gonna bother with cameras. So that's the wrong thing, because you need to try it.
Yeah, attackers have located a bomb.
The 6th pick to perfection. He's baiting them with the IQ. So when these guys see the IQ, they're like, alright, we're not gonna bother bringing a Valkyrie. And then this guy's like, haha, I'm actually not bringing a Valkyrie, and he gets a boost.
5 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, there we go. Error is actually going in for yet another spot, but I think that they will be actually expecting this time. Chatsaron actually going in. Yep, for the 3. Oh, wow. Oh my lord. Yep.
Ouch.
Yep, they were prepared for this one. They were prepared. Error's head just flies clean off after Glass just puts down to the lead from his rifle. And I mean, that's not exactly the brightest way to lose a dog. Because you could use a dog as an anchor and have him backing up the teammates, but I mean, at this point, the SOTS are just running pub strats, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, and it's not entirely pub strat. I mean, look, I'm not disagreeing with running pub strats, but Doc, as a spawn peeker, is not only a pub strat. It just happens to not be a pub strat in this case, in my opinion. Because, you know, using him for spawn peaks is a fairly good idea, because if the enemy doesn't get a headshot back onto you, you can just back off and heal yourself back up, and then continue on playing as normal. Oh, that was a good flick from Jerry. He doesn't expect the second one, but Sophia gives a position away and he gets the kill onto Jerry. Finger boost, look at that pistol.
Yeah, that pistol is a nutty.
Producer Boom gets the knife kill and then he's gonna use the LMG. Take down one, can't hit the second. Just holding down mouse one.
He just went in. he did not give a single thing for that. That was just.
He did not care. I
Hold
was
on.
like, mouse one, alright, I'm not even gonna bother try and hit the headshot here. I have a finger boost.
That LMG hits hard enough for you to just go for the center mass. Anyways, and with finger boost, yeah.
Yeah,
yes.
finger boost, I have an LMG. I'm gonna press mouse one and hope for the best.
I mean, that worked quite well. Him getting a knife and a kill.
How did he get the knife, man? I wish I'd seen that because
he did the rush B. He plays as a Russian. He rush B.
yeah, Finka is Russian, so she's always rushing around.
Somebody called
That's a triple entendre right there.
That was
Three keys. I'm getting good at this, am I? I'm learning. I'm
boy.
learning from the meme, the pun god in Terror.
oh boy.
Well, producer Boom, he's gonna bait it out once again. IQ to Finka, and these guys are trying console again and again and again and again. It's the fourth time they've tried console. If they aren't
Defenders,
successful,
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
If they aren't successful in 3 rounds, try another bomb site. Please try lobby, try garage, even without a bandit. Try garage.
Yeah. Nonetheless, maybe this time the pick of the vigil will be the right decision, and Error finally switches off Doc, realizing that probably spawn peaks are not working.
I mean, it worked out once, right? But you're playing a team like Xavier. These guys are gonna expect it the second time around. They're gonna pre-fire that stuff. So, okay,
5 seconds
you
left
are not
before
recommended to
insertion.
try, but okay, if you're gonna try it, fine. But
Attackers recover the diffuser. Attackers must locate
I
and
really
defuse
don't
the
think
bomb.
that's a smart idea.
That's certainly not, but Error's gonna be presetting some sus stuff.
So like
Seeing
this,
what's up.
he's gonna drone, make sure Visa is clear this time. I wonder if he's gonna be able to spot out Jerry lying down inside the pellets. He's gonna do this 2-hit crawl in, and he might be actually coming into Mr. Wick's crossfire, or Mr. Wick is gonna come into his crossfire. Oh, there we go. Lycolis takes him down, body shots, and now Jerry is gonna try and look for a refrag. Right now, I don't think Lycolis is gonna expect him. Oh, Jerry turns around at the last second. If he had actually peeked, he would have gotten the kill on Lycolis, but Lycolis gets the kill on.
At this point, I feel that SOTS just needs to be hunkering down. There shouldn't be any roam at all. Just like that of 2v5. After a very simple mistake.
Okay. Lycolis, 3k now.
And see how Xavier nailed down the refrag. The moment they lose one, they go for the refrag. There we go. There's a 4k, nearly an ace. But yeah, man, that did not look. That does not look nice at the moment for SOTS.
6-0 maybe?
Could be.
I mean,
Could be.
they look even worse here because on Coastline at least they were, it seemed like they were trying and having some decent ideas. But Console looks even worse.
Yeah. And the fact that they keep on picking console office and meeting room only
doing it again.
5 rounds in a row, that is not a good idea. And producer's just not given a single thing. He just goes fuse.
Okay, that has to be a 6th. Come on. That is 100%. That is 6th pick.
Nah. He's
I'm
gonna
calling
bring the
it a
LMG
6th
and
pick.
he's gonna go for it.
It's 6th pick. This has to be a 6th pick.
Nope.
20 seconds to go.
You still thinking that they're playing seriously? At this point, Xavier are just memeing.
That is true, but oh my god, he's actually gonna go for it.
They're actually gonna go for it.
Fuse!
Yep.
Fuse on Fuse on the second floor. Okay.
Defenders, protect
Look,
your
if you were
bombs
going
from
on the
being defused by
garage attack,
attackers.
Fuse would kind of make sense strategically, but this is 100% a meme pick because there's no good place to fuse.
Actually, I would disagree. I would disagree highly because you can use Fuse to get rid of Jaegers, which they actually don't have.
I mean,
so
that's
you
true,
clear
but
out,
the
clear out
sound.
all the utility.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is SOTS.
maybe.
I know this is SOTS, but like I wouldn't expect these guys to like even take the risk because the sound of that ka-chunk of that
10 seconds left
Matryoshka being
before insertion.
placed is so loud because you just turn around and fire.
5
You either
seconds
take down the
left before
Matryoshka
insertion.
only, or you take down the Matryoshka and the
Attackers
fuse.
have recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective
Yeah.
is to locate a bomb and
It could happen. It could happen. But at the same time, if you place it right while, let's say, applying pressure, so you say one is peeking the window at the balcony, putting some fire there, and then you press the fuse, then you can clear out the whole room. Like place it on the window into the meeting room. You can clear out most of it pretty much with those hockey pucks. So I still see the viability. Healthcare will be now assisting with that final tracking of Valkyrie. And but yeah, no, I would say definitely that Fuse is not the primary like operator that will be picked or that should be picked for Consulate, but he's viable. That is a nice pixel peek though, but Leo manages to actually evade this. Will be picking Hajime now once again in hopes of catching some frags.
He's playing with fire here because if someone repels into admin right now and pushes right in, after disabling Leo of course, then that is it, and Leo's gonna get smoked off. Oh, Chatsaru, the
Leo's just
frost
getting
trap!
bullied.
The frost trap works! Blue actually takes down like Colas right here, but Hajime takes down Leo inside. And he's gonna get an easy revive on that. No! Jerry's gonna take down Hajime. Producer does take down Mr. Wicks. The 2v3 scenario. Chatsaru has been revived.
Yeah, a 3v2 situation. Producer already used up one of his cluster grenades, and he's just gonna roll in. Healthcare picks up the kill onto Jerry, and now the last man alive is Blue on mute. He will try to get some engagement going, but Producer will be shutting him down, and just like that, we are on the match point. 5-0 already. And actually, Producer rocking the AK-12. Props to him.
Oh.
Actually,
Chatsaru, are they going
Chatsaru
to
just-
rehost?
Chatsaru is gonna just do the rage quit after being baited into the frost trap. And this might be actually the rehost.
Well, they are not calling for a rehost. Not yet. So
I don't think Xavier would even bother. Like, yeah, 4v5, yeah, we can do it.
yeah, I mean, I think they might just go for it because they're like, whatevs.
Oh yeah, they're actually gonna go for it. Okay, yeah.
They're not calling for the rehost.
I very jokingly said that they might actually go for it, but yeah,
Oh
yeah, they're rolling with it.
I mean, look, there's like teabag BMing, and then there's real BMing. This, my friends. Oh, Producer, he's gonna go for the cash.
Oh, yep, there we go. Hey, can't play.
Talk. Okay, so this is the ultimate level of BM. These guys lose a man to internet connection, and they're like, we're not gonna bother calling for a rehost, and we're gonna switch to a Cavera. We're gonna switch out a smoke for a Cavera. Smoke.
This feels like a full 4-man roam. Like it's just gonna. This round is gonna be turned into the arena shooter instead of Rainbow Six.
Come on, let's go. Call of Duty.
Straight up Call of Duty in here.
These guys are acting. What? They're calling for the repost? I am genuinely stunned.
Camera feed up and on.
I feel that you just forgotten how much of a skill gap there is and how Xavier ended up doing it the last time.
I mean, I know.
Honestly, I'm not surprised at this point.
I know, but this is the Pro League friend
10
though,
seconds to
and
insertion.
I wouldn't put like from what I feel. Like if I was a player, I wouldn't leave anything to chance. But these guys,
Attackers recovered the
They
bomb
were-
They're rolling
diffuser.
with it.
Attackers must
They're rolling
locate
with
and defuse a bomb.
They're just gonna go with it. Jerry's gonna go for the cheeky peeks. He does know they seem to have learned this time that there might be runouts. Healthcare might actually go for it.
Well, healthcare, you know, I think.
Look at this camera placement. That is pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think that SOTS will spot that.
I think he's gonna get very good utility out from that camera. He just needs to time his jump out right. Right now, there's a lot of people outside at the front door, and he gets one, but immediately traded back. So that's not a very good timing. I was just gonna say that when you have a lot of people down there, and even if you have two, especially if you have three, you should not be trying that jump out. So admin office control is gonna be given up rather easily by SOTS. I think. He's gonna try have Xavier hold it, and he's gonna get triple flashed, but you know the Ella mine is gonna slow Jerry down, and Hajime is gonna try and do another kill. They're gonna try to provide cover. Oh, but he gets the kill, and he takes
Defender has
about
been
7
Oh,
HP.
boy.
Lycolis actually puts the man count in favor for his team with that run out using that camera.
I can't believe my eyes. 3v2 with a one man down.
Oh, Leo's actually taken. Oh, that glue mine was on the windowsill.
Yep.
So he caught it on the rappel and he had to go down and take it out. Goodness gracious me.
Producer's looking for a snack. Producer's looking
I think
for
he
the snack.
wants to open that visa and go for the run out.
Yeah,
has
I
an
think he
impact
might
in
actually
hand.
do that too. He might actually do that.
No, I think it's too late. Jackal is gonna try and move it. No. Jackal
No,
is gonna
no.
try to repel in from the other
Oh,
side.
yep.
Producer, go for it. Come on, you know you want it. And defusing
Leo-
admin, by the way. Oh, in comes the Jackal and he's hurt. And the barrel is seen and Lycolis cleans him up. 3v1, 3v0. And then GG in a 4v5 with the cab picked.
Yep. The 6-0, 12-1 win by Xavier. That is ouch. Yeah, that is oof. Can we get some Fs in the chat as well? That was not a pretty sight for SOTS, but I mean, at least it was an improvement. It's not a 12-0, it's a 12-1, but on a bigger scale, yeah, that was not nice. That was not fun at all.
That was, you